Okay, so $200 for a fishing scale, literally just a tool to weigh fish. Today, I got just that scale. There's actually two. One is the Bubba Smart Scale and one is the Bubba Smart Scale Pro Series. Today, I got the Pro Series. Real quick, let me tell you guys some features about this scale. So this is the Pro Series. So this one comes with this really awesome waterproof floating case. Just a normal Smart Scale. Does not come with the big case. Really high quality, as most Bubba products are. They came out with this scale, I think, last year, and it is now the official scale of Major League Fishing, at least for the 2024 season. And I would guess probably a few more seasons to come at least. There's not really too many differences as far as the overall look and build of it as far as the two scales, but what's actually inside, the actual screen, the features and stuff that you get with the scales, that's where the two are a little bit different. So one of the main differences about the two scales is that the Pro Series, you can actually connect to the Bubba app. You can log and record all the catches, save stuff, you know, as far as what baits you caught on, time of year. You can even save the location, and then you can even upload photos, share photos to other people. It's kind of like its own fishing social media. A couple other cool features about this thing. There's a few different modes. So there's tournament mode, which is like your normal bag limit setting, you know, up to 8 fish. And that's kind of what you would use in a tournament scenario. It has a color culling system, and they actually have cull tags to go with the same colors on the screen. Now there's actually two more modes on this. So there's the tournament mode, like I was just talking about, and then there's rally mode, which is basically every fish counts. You know, it's kind of like the Major League Fishing thing. You can literally weigh all your fish, and it'll tell you your total bag weight of all the fish that you've caught that day, and it'll tell you your biggest fish, your smallest fish, and I think the number of fish that you've caught. And so just the Smart Scale and then the Pro Series have both of those modes, but there's also another mode on just the Pro Series that you can use, and it's called competition mode. And basically it's the up to 8 bag limit, but you can do two. You can have two different bags on here. So if you and your buddy are out here fishing, you guys can do a 1v1 and see who can catch a bigger bag. Okay, so I was actually wrong about that. You can actually do up to 4 separate bags in competition mode, which is just crazy. So that'd be super fun to take out maybe a few buddies on the boat. Another really cool way to use this would be like a bank fishing competition where you and like 4 of your friends go out and you go pond fishing, pond hopping, whatever it might be. So just like an endless amount of possibilities with the Bubba scale. And again, that mode is only with the Pro Series, but if you're interested in checking out the Pro Series or just the Smart Scale, I'll leave them both linked down in the description below, as well as the colored matching cull tags. And so another difference between just the Smart Scale and the Pro Series is that the Pro Series actually comes with a rechargeable lithium battery. Kind of recently, it was like just before Christmas last year, I did a video talking about some different fishing products for gift ideas. And one of the things that I said, every angler should have multiple scales on them, because you never know when your battery might die or if your scale just might stop working, and you don't want to be left with a broken or no scale when you catch your personal best, your fish of a lifetime. You know, you want to be able to weigh that. And so this is a huge help. If this thing's dead, you can plug it in if you have a portable charger or a plug in your boat. And this is what comes with the cheaper version, this little AA battery tray, which is also nice to have. And I wouldn't be surprised if eventually they'll come out and maybe sell just a lithium battery, so you can get the lithium for, you know, the cheaper Smart Scale. You can save some money. But anyways, we are going to be giving this thing a try today, y'all. I'm really excited. I've been wanting to get one of these nice, you know, multi-fish scales, and it's just been a really long time since I've wanted to get one. So I'm really excited about it. Super nice, really high quality. It has a fish clip on it. It also comes with a hook, but I'm a big fan of the fish clips, like most people are. So we're gonna treat today as if it's a tournament. Let's see, starting a little bit late. Got out here a little bit later than I would have liked to, so a little bit after safe light, but we'll say it's 7:12 right now a.m. I'll say I'll fish until about 4 and see what my best 5 can be until about 4 o'clock. So got a smaller presentation glide, clutch eco, got a topwater frog, got the Crush Jitty freeloader on a jig head, and then what I'm probably going to catch the biggest fish of the day on, I would assume, would be the Clutch Boss. Just did an awesome video on this. I had such a fun day fishing that literally only in my big swim bait all day. Had a really good day, and that was one of the reasons why I bought that scale, is because I don't want to have a day like that again without having a cool way to record all those fish. And so I think I might start with the Boss, see if we can't get bit on a big glide. Clock starts now, line's in. All right, well, I think it's gonna be a little tough today. Hopefully I'm wrong, but I've been fishing for about an hour. It's 8 o'clock right now, and oh my gosh, it is already so hot. It's gonna be so hot today. I already know it. I think I'm gonna stay around the wind. I think that's gonna help the bites, and I think it's just gonna help me stay cool. So that's the plan. Stay around some wind. I'm gonna keep at it, see if I can get some y'all, so stay tuned. Oh my God. What is going on around me right now? They're going crazy up here. What is going on? They're going crazy everywhere. Bunch of little ones, I think. What the heck? They're just going crazy on bait. One hit behind me, so I walked to the back of the boat, was gonna make a cast at them, and they started blowing up in front of me. I had to go back to the front. There's like a giant school of bait that they're blowing up on. They didn't want anything to do with the glide. Probably a bunch of little ones, but oh. God, they're doing backflips out the water. All right, so tying on this Raid Japan head swimmer libero. It's a little tiny underspin swim bait, 5 grams. I don't really know what that is to ounces or whatever, but pretty small, little light underspin swim bait. Very finesse. I'm gonna try this little guy out, see if I can get some bites on that, because that thing just looks so good. And I just got that on a 10-pound fluoro leader, 10-pound braid, 7-foot ultralight, moderate fast rod with 7:2-to-1 gear ratio, BFS reel, Casking Zephyr. I haven't fished this in a while. I've kind of been putting a lot of time with the big baits, you know, the big swim baits and stuff throughout the later parts of the spring. So yeah, it seems like there's, you know, wind blowing down these rocks, pushing a lot of that really tiny little bait. I knew this would happen. I knew that just because I want to catch 5 and I have that new scale, I knew it was going to be like this. So I'm not going to be too afraid to try just about anything today to get some bites. Hopefully these fish start schooling again. I'm about to put my camera away though, this camera. You can see it coming now. You can see the wall of rain. Oh my God, look at my ear. Holy smoke. Yeah, there we go. Awesome. Ooh, I think that'll be a keeper. What was I just saying? The wind started up, I like to get faster. Oh. All right, I don't know how much I just got of that. Probably none. I don't think I was recording on this, but get in here, yes. All right, first keeper of the day. Let's go. First fish we're gonna put on the scale. I was just saying I don't think I got any of it, but wind has picked up a lot. And I was just saying that I think we're gonna start to get some bites now. They start blowing up right in front of me. And sure enough, got one to eat on this little BFS setup. All right, he's not a giant, but he will, I think he'll keep. I think I said 14. Yeah, he's about 15. All right, first fish on the scale. Probably a 1 and almost. £1 10 ounces or 11 ounces. All right, 111, our first fish of the day. Jeez, took way too long, but I got a good feeling. Thank you, little buddy. One fish, £1 and 11 ounces. Not the best start, but it's better than nothing, especially right now. It is not going as well as I was hoping it would by now, but that'll be a good plan. If they keep doing that, it seems like the little ones are the ones doing that little schooling thing. If I just can fish my big swim bait, and then when that happens, pick up a little bait, like the little BFS rod, you know, hopefully fill my limit, and then hopefully call out some fish with the big swim bait. I mean, I don't know if there's another plan for the rest of the day. That sounds pretty good to me. But yeah, that was pretty easy. You guys saw that little tilt thing, and it wants you to hold it straight, and it has a little bubble on it, like a little level. It'll save it. You just push that button and it'll save it to your first fish. I just got so lucky. I don't know what just happened. I don't know why that just happened. I probably should have retied at some point. I'm just gonna go ahead and pull like 10 feet of line off, cut it off so I can retie on some, hopefully some fresh line. Because I remember earlier I kind of threw it over some overhanging trees and stuff, and you know, probably scraped up that line a little bit. Thank goodness it just landed right in front of me in the water. There we go. There we go on the big one. On the big glide. Oh, he's not that big. Get in here though. Yeah. All right. I'll take that for a second fish on that big glide bait, y'all. That's what I'm talking about. God, that looks good. Boom. Okay. Just like I said, I think that wind is helping him. Kind of in a pretty calm spot now. Stop it. Stop it. Get a weight on him. Okay, stop it. 2 pounds, 1 ounce. Stop it. I was saying, oh, I think my big ones are gonna come on the glide, and 2 pound, 1 ouncer. All right, thank you, little buddy. 3 pounds, 12 ounces. For 2 fish. Not where I'd like to be about halfway through the day, but it's a start for sure. Little finesse swim bait and a big old glide bait. That was a whole lot of fun going back and forth between those two. That was just on the old Clutch Boss 25-pound fluorocarbon this time. If you watched my last video, fishing 25-pound copolymer. Shoot, maybe I should go back to it if I just broke that off, you know, just by casting. I don't know. And then I got that on a Dobbins Champion XP swim bait rod. It's a 867, so it's an 8'6", a mag heavy fast action rod. It sounds like it's really heavy, sounds like it's really stiff, but I have some like extra heavies that I can compare this to. It loads up a lot more than some of the other rods that are supposed to be the same action and everything, you know, like an extra heavy, mag heavy. And so I like this rod a lot. It loads up really well. Now, I lost a few fish in my last video when I was fishing this, and I think it was just the way I was trying to flip them. I don't think it was the actual rod's fault, but then I got that on a 7/6-1 Shimano Tranx, and I did get a new handle for it. I said this in the last one. I wanted to get a normal handle before it had that big power handle that was just kind of annoying to fish these bigger glides on. This is the heightened handle. It's a little bit cheaper than maybe like your Gomexus, I think is what it's called. Looks to be about the same quality, feels good, feels fine. I like what we got going on, you know. Got some fish schooling up every now and again, some little ones. And then I'm getting followers pretty consistently, and then finally got a bite on the big glide. So I think if I can just keep this up, I have a good feeling that we'll be able to get a good limit. There we go. That might be a good one. Oh, that might be a good one. That might be a good one. Oh, please stay on, please stay on. Yes, yes, yes. That's like a 6. Oh my gosh, yes. I knew it. I had a feeling we're about to get a good one right here. Look at that fish, y'all. Oh yeah. Ah, dang it, dude. It always happens. I'm always hyping it up like it's about to be a good one. And I think it's not as big as I originally thought. Let's see. It always looks so much bigger in the net. All right, well, this is what I'm talking about. I knew that wind was gonna help, y'all. I knew the windier it got, the bigger the fish we were gonna catch. And sure enough. Tell you one thing I don't really like about these clips is that the lip gripper is really small. It doesn't really fit. Like any fish much bigger than this, it would be kind of struggle. Dang it, I thought it was going to go so much bigger. 415. All right, I'll take that for my third fish for sure. 415, almost a 5. I really did think it was about to go 6. I mean, she has the head of a 6-pounder for sure. Like that should be almost a 6-pounder. Could even go 7 if she was super fat, but that's a solid one right there. All right, thank you, big girl. Come on, get out of here. There she goes. So we are up to 8 pounds, 11 ounces. Hopefully we're getting on to something. There's 3 fish in the last like less than an hour probably. And then hopefully we can fill the rest of our limit doing this. But if not, hopefully we can find some that are doing that schooling thing again. Maybe get some bigger ones out of that, but I will take this. This is going a lot better than it seemed like it was going. As this wind is picking up more and more, it's getting better. So I think we'll be able to get on to a couple more fish today and fill out that limit. Hopefully call some out if we have time. All right, pulled back up to where I caught that first fish, and I got some followers on the glide bait. I know there's more here because there are a bunch of those little schools, and then I got a bunch of followers. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, it started blowing up right here. I don't know what happened. Oh, what the? Oh, nope, I'm doing it. There we go. Oh, it's a pretty decent one too. Heck yeah. Yeah, I'll take that for hopefully the 4th. I can get him in. Oh, he's barely hooked. Get in here, yeah. Hey, stop it. There we go. I'll take that for a 4th. Again on that little swim bait. Nice. All right. They're just schooling up. They started doing it and then they stopped. So I kept going and then I heard them doing it again. It's kind of hard to hear them do it. 2 pounds, 6 ounces. That'll be our 4th. Okay. Not a bad one. Thank you, little buddy. There it goes, back down. All right, we are at 11 pounds even for 4 fish. That's definitely something, definitely need to get some upgrades, some culls, but first we got to fill a limit. That's all I'm worried about right now. And it is currently 12:34, so we got about 3 hours left, about 3.5 hours to hopefully get us one more, and preferably to call out some of those fish. They're just following around that bait, or maybe they're just not interested unless there's that bait around. So there's no point in continuing to throw that thing if they're not going to eat it. I'd rather spend my time throwing around this big glide trying to get some bigger fish, because I don't think the big ones are really chasing that bait like that. I'll take those, you know, 1/2, 2 pounders to fill the limit, and then hopefully just be able to upgrade with this swim bait and just keep this in my hand for the rest of the time after we get one more fish. But yeah, I gotta keep my head on a swivel because they'll be blowing up like over here, and I'll be fishing this glide bait over here, so I gotta be listening, and every splash I hear I have to turn around and look just to make sure. A few more hours left. I think, I'm almost positive we'll be able to get a 5th one. Just need to get one more and then we'll be able to cull some out. So there's no way I'm making that. Oh my gosh, they are doing they're flipping out the water. Oh my goodness. Come on. They're just getting further and further away. They're doing flips out the water. Like, they're coming completely out. I literally saw like 5 or 6 of them completely out of the water at the same time. Look at them. Look at them right here. Oh my goodness. Yep. There's my 5th. Ah, please don't be the smallest one. Ah, no, he'll keep. That'll be a decent one. That'll be a decent one to keep. All right, this will be the one that jumps off too, so I gotta get the net out. Oh, don't do that. All right, let's go. There is our limit. Let's go. He's probably gonna be another like 1.5 pounder or something, but he might go 2. Another one on that little bait. That thing is getting it. Exactly what I wanted it for when I got that bait. I thought it would be perfect for when they're doing that in this particular lake and everything. 1 pound, 12 ounces. Boom, that'll be our 5th. Hey, stop that. Stop that. That will be our 5th fish on the Bubba scale for 12 pounds, 12 ounces for 5 fish. It is now culling time. This one died. All right, I don't know how much of that I just got on this camera, but finally got our limit. Little 1 pound, 12 ouncer to fill our limit and bring us up to 12 pounds, 12 ounces for 5 fish. That was crazy. I literally saw, there's like 30 fish, y'all, all the same size, about that like 1.5, 2 pound range. But they were like so far away. I was like, there's no way I'm gonna get to them in time. They're gonna stop blowing up by the time I get to them. And then finally one started blowing up and I got them. Oh, that's a relief. All right, we got our limit. I'm gonna definitely cast it at those if they start doing that again, but I'm gonna put a lot more focus into this big swim bait, y'all. It is now time to cull. It is culling time. 3 hours left. All I'm looking for is to cull out some fish. Hopefully we can cull out all of them except for that 4. But hey, if we have to cull out that 4, that'll be something. If we have to cull out a 4, but if we can get a couple more fish, especially on this big swim bait, I think we'll have a pretty good bag. There we go. And scope. He's not gonna call, is he? Let's see what he is. Will he do it? No. Yeah, 1 pound, 2 ounces. My smallest one is a 111, so he's not gonna count. Wasn't a fish I was able to cull, but that was the first one I've caught on scope all day. All right, I got 20 minutes. 20 minutes to cull out some fish. Can we do it? There we go. That was pretty cool. He might do it. He might do it. Oh, you might call. I think you will. I think that'll be an upgrade from that 1 pound 11 ouncer. Let's see. 2 pounds. All right. Yep, that'll take that 111. All right, that'll take that 1 pound 11 ounce spot. Upgrade that to 2 pounds. And we still got 9 minutes. And my battery just died. All right, the camera died, but that is 13 pounds 2 ounces. All right, we got our call. 8 minutes until line's out. Realistically, you know, I'd probably have to go back to the ramp if it was an actual tournament, but we're just gonna say line's out at 4 o'clock. It is 3:52. Can I upgrade again? 20 seconds, come on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Line's out, 4 o'clock. All right, so 13 pounds and 2 ounces was my best 5. It was a decent day overall, really fun trying out the scale. And again, I just knew that if I were to take this out and try to get my best 5, I was just gonna have a tough day. But the point of having this is when I do have those good days, I might catch a dirty 30 or maybe even more. You never know. And it's gonna be nice to have a high quality scale to do that with. And so I'm really stoked to give this thing a try here in the future with all different sorts of stuff. I mean, obviously bass fishing, but there's some other fishing that I do around here that comes in the winter time where I catch a lot of fish, and it'd be really cool to try out that rally mode. Some of you might know what I'm talking about, so stay tuned for that coming probably this winter, hopefully if the bite's good. But overall, I'm super stoked on this scale, y'all. I mean, it's probably the best scale on the market right now. I'm really stoked that I finally got one of these multi-fish scales. It's been a long time since I've wanted one of these, and I'm not like the biggest tournament fisherman, but I still think this is awesome to have just to see what your best 5 is and all the cool features, all the modes and stuff. It's gonna be a ton of fun to incorporate this with the rest of my fishing here in the future. Be sure to stay on the lookout because I definitely want to try some of these other modes, maybe do some type of challenge with it. I'm super stoked on it, and if you are interested in getting one for yourself, I'll have links to them down in the description below. Thank you so much for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.